This is Dora Pinter with Service Star Realty, and today I'd like to talk to you about rent collection, how to be very effective in collecting the rent. I'm going to mention late fees, and we're going to make sure that they are reasonable, graduated, and that we don't forgive them. And after that, I'm going to talk about a couple of paperworks that will help you in the rent collection. So you want to incorporate some late fees in your lease agreement, and you need to make sure that they are reasonable, because if you have to take the tenant to court and the late fees are too high, the judge will not enforce them. They will cross it off of the money that the tenant owes you. So it has to be reasonable, and it has to be graduated. If you charge the tenant a $100 late fee on the 5th, they're not going to be pressured on the 6th, 7th, and 8th to pay you before the 10th, because the late fee is already there. But if you, for example, have $10 a day graduated, they will feel it a little bit every day as the late fees are getting worse and worse. And then, of course, you need to treat your rental property as a business, and you need to enforce the late fees. You cannot forgive them. Not only because the tenant is going to be expecting that next month, but you can get into fair housing trouble if you own more than 3 properties and you forgive the late fees to one person and not to the other. The couple of forms that I would like to mention is one, a 5-day pay or quit notice. If the tenant is late, this is going to be the first paperwork that you send out. Please do not wait sending this out 5, 6, 7 days. That is how much longer the eviction process will take. Please send it the first day the tenant is late, and that way you can keep the eviction process to 26 days. Also, you're going to see if you're punctual, the tenant will respond a whole lot better. The last thing I would like to mention is partial payments. If you decide to accept a partial payment from the tenant because they don't have the entire money that they owe you, rent and late fees, and perhaps some other charges, you can take a partial payment. But there is a very important form, a partial payment waiver form, that you must make them sign. If they don't sign that form, basically, if you started any kind of court process, eviction process, you will have to start all over again in the next month after you accepted the partial payment. So please be sure to use that form, and if you have any questions regarding the forms or need help determining what is a reasonable late fee, for example, please give us a call. We are here to help you, and thank you very much for watching my video.